What's up, guys? So on the 67 that I'm working on, after examining the doors, they're pretty shot. Basically, the sheet metal is ripped away to where the hinge is at. And then also at the very bottom, the whole bottom of the door is shot. So I'm gonna start replacing it and cutting it out and kind of go over the process in the meantime. All right, so after getting the hinge removed, you can actually see inside here, there's a thick liner, and that's actually gonna run inside all the way around. And due to the case that this one's broken a few places, I'm gonna cut basically the skin a little bit wider and see if I can pull that whole piece out. But before I do that, I'm gonna try to make a template of where these holes are gonna line up. That way I have something to go off of once I go to put the new piece in. All right, now that I got my outer skin cut away, I'm gonna kind of show you guys what the inside is. So this is your inside liner. It's kind of really hard to tell. Basically, it's thicker material than the rest, as you can kind of see here. I would probably say maybe it's like 14 gauge or maybe 8, something like that. Anyways, you have your 3 nutserts on here. It looks like at one point they thought about having a 4th, but they didn't do it. But basically this plate had ripped through, so I'm gonna re-weld it all the way through here, and then the same over here on this area. I'll just weld it. Whenever I was taking this skin off, there's spot welds, only 2 of them in the area. But I'm gonna get this all welded up, make a new skin using the old one best I can, and then get it all cleaned up. Alright guys, so I ended up having to kind of beat on this thing for a bit, and I ended up getting this all welded in and this little area, and kind of beat it back to where it's a little bit flat because it was pretty creased out. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build my skin to replace this piece that went in right here. Got it backwards like that. Build that whole piece in, get it welded in. I'm also going to spot weld it to this piece so you don't have it, as much chance for corrosion between them, and then that way it's just got a little more strength and rigidity, and it doesn't try to move on it. So let's get after it. Did you hear me? All right, now that I've got my filler panel cut, I'm going to drill out the holes and make the notch in the middle for the hinge assembly to be able to swing through. And then once I get at that, I'm going to make sure everything fits nice, get it all clamped in the best I can, and then get it welded and go from there. Going home alone. It's a drag. It's a drag. No, it's a blast. It's a drag. so now that we've got our replacement piece made, it kind of looks like Swiss cheese here, but we've got our outer little holes are going to be for our spot welds are going to go through, and then these bigger ones are for the bolt holes that hold on the hinge assembly, and then this little slot is for the hinge goes through. So should be pretty easy repair, but we'll get it welded in and show you the end result. Got a repair all done, good as new. Did my best to make it look like I hadn't been in there. Once a little bit of primer and stuff's thrown on it, it'll look good as new, hopefully. So this truck's gonna be patinaed, so I'm gonna do my best to keep all the original outside paint. Well, now that she's all finished up, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Be sure to like and follow.